Hello, hello. Welcome to Off Air Talks. I am Lisa McGregor, and we are joined by Ciara, who's really upgraded her hair. Finally, we've waited for this, so let's see how it looks.
Yeah, thanks, Lise. The hair looks very good. Thank
Gorgeous.
God it's back. I feel like I'm back to my normal self. It was about here. It was turning brass yellow from all of my summer shenanigans. But yeah, I'm back to my normal self. A little worried about how hot this is going to be in Europe.
Yeah.
Headed there in, which is crazy, like 9-10 days.
You must be so pumped.
Yeah, a little stress. I've never had so much anxiety in my life. I feel like I have so much to tie up. I literally, this morning, you know that feeling when the chest is just like so heavy? You're
That's
gasping
a terrible
for air.
feeling.
It's the worst. But we had a 6:30 a.m. workout, so that helped.
Well, you came in hot, and then you're like, oh, I'm so stressed, blah, blah, blah. And they're talking about all this stuff, and I'm like, chill. Like, we're good. Don't worry about it. But it happens, and you know, we haven't had a lot of sleep lately. Like, I think that kind of plays a role. But man, did it feel good to get up and do that workout. And now you have your fresh hair. I mean, I can't believe you lost this many inches from just being an absolute...
Well, she said I'd take care of them. It's just because you cannot put sunscreen in your hair unless it's mineral.
Lesson learned.
So I have mineral sunscreen now for Europe, so we're good to go. But yeah, we love spending time at Concrete Blonde. As you know, we talk about it all the time. Another exciting thing that's coming up is Brunch and Bubbles.
Yes. It's a really cool event. We'll give you more details later on, but tickets go on sale next week and we'll be hosting it.
Yeah.
It's going to be at Brown Social House in Sherwood Park, and it's for a great cause. And who doesn't love Brunch and Bubbles on October 4th?
Yeah. So honestly, headed into the fall too, I think it's so fun that Chad is bringing in an event, because really October is kind of a downtime. Kids are getting back into the routine of things. Weather's changing. You want something to look forward to. So this is going to be perfect.
Yeah, and it's nice too because the weather's still decent enough, and they've taken a month off from the craziness of summer to regroup, and then it's like, okay, I'm ready to go out again. I think that's how we feel, at least. But yeah, it's been fun. Even today, it was like I ended up staying there for a while. I got my nails and feet redone, thank goodness, and then I ended up staying there. Well, you had a full shift of getting your hair put in, which is great. Great job by Kendra.
Yeah, Kendra's the best.
But I was like, I'm going to hang out in the lounge. And I caught up with my friend Christina for like an hour.
Yeah.
Got some work done. And it was actually so nice. It's kind of like a little mini spa back there.
Oh, yeah, it's the best. I'm going to get my eyebrows done next week there. I've yet to do that. So just add it to the list of things that I have to sit on a table for or sit in a chair for.
Hey, it's big time coming up. Your bro's wedding.
Yeah, no kidding. Today was a sad, sad day for many around the world.
Yeah, Dolly Parton passed away at the age of 80. It shocks me because you just feel like she's immortal. And 80 is not old. Like, obviously she was ill, but the fact that I thought she would really live for a long, long time, kind of like Bob Barker styles, or even Betty White lived, I think.
Till she was like, what, 96 or
yeah,
something?
She was up there, like early 90s, I think. But you just think, what? And she's such an incredible woman and made such an impact in so many ways.
Yeah, I... pretty much when this was released, what like 10:30 a.m.
Yeah.
The internet was absolutely flooded, and so many people are impacted by her. Some fun facts. Did you know she wrote "I Will Always Love You"?
I did know that for Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
How insane! Like,
and that song is probably one of the most world-renowned people. Everyone knows that song.
And she's one of the most iconic songwriters. People forget. I mean, she's written for thousands and thousands of songs.
Yeah, even Elvis Presley. She's written over 3,000 songs.
That's so insane.
Yeah.
And just what a boss. I love this story about her where she was growing up, because people always would razz her about calling her a dumb blonde. She's like, well, I'm not dumb and I'm not blonde. But growing up, she saw like, the ladies of the night on the corner, and she was like, I want to look like that. And she loved that look and she embraced it. And no one there's no other Dolly Parton.
No.
Never will be.
She had 100 different wigs in rotation. She's like, I never want anyone to see me without makeup on. I also think that she paved the way for like Botox.
I guess you're right.
And her face did not move.
Good, she paved the way for good taking care of yourself. Like,
yeah, so you're not looking like half those celebrities that are just botched.
She looks incredible.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I wish they could just freeze her body and put it in a museum just to like...
They might.
I don't know if you could freeze those knockers, but like...
Seriously. What size do you think those things are?
They got to be like...
F's?
F's for sure.
Yeah.
And her frame is so small. Her back must have killed.
Oh my gosh, I know.
We should do a trip to Dollywood one of these days. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty iconic and it's very pink, so I would absolutely love it.
Oh, yes.
It would match our room.
Yeah, you know what? It's very fitting, Dollywood. Yeah, but it's sad to see her go. I mean, she's Miley Cyrus's godmother.
Yeah, R.I.P. Dolly.
Yeah.
We love ya. And so does the rest of the world, especially for today. We were seeing that, which is crazy. So, Lise, We have been talking a lot about this, not just you and I, but we are exhausted. We are so exhausted with summer, and I just feel like we did so many things, but it feels also like it went by like this, but also it didn't. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it feels like it flew by. It was like, so busy, but that brings us to our next crystal glass sponsored segment, where we look into whether or not people are over with summer. Are they holding on to summer? Or is everyone full steam ahead and ready for fall? How do you feel?
Well, I think that it will not officially hit until I'm back from Italy, because I'm still considering this as like a Euro summer at the end of summer. So I think that once I get back, actually, I know I'm ready to fall back into routine. I'm ready for meal prep. I'm ready to make the gym a consistent routine.
Yes.
And I'm freaking just ready for fall clothes. We pretty much had to wear fall clothes all summer anyways.
I know. I can already smell the pumpkin spice candle. I know you like the candles though.
Yeah, but not the
I know, but in your apartment, you always have like the fall candles going. I can already smell it. Although I think that we will get a late summer. I think that, I know the temps they're great for the start of the week, but later on it might dip, but it's always wrong. I mean, we got incredible weather this past weekend, but I think we're going to get a late fall, and part of me is excited for that, but another part of me isn't, because that means we're going to go out more, and then you're on the patios, and it's like sometimes you just need a break because the nice weather can be too tempting, but we haven't had much of it.
That's like today, for instance. We leave the salon and we're like, whoa, it's 30 degrees out. Like, this feels great. And it does. So what is your prediction then? You think fall?
I think it's going to be, we're almost going to ramp up as if summer's still around.
Oh, okay. I think
you're ready for fall.
Yeah, I'm very ready for fall.
You won't even be here for
I'm like exhausted thinking of it.
I know. I finally got some sleep, and it's like, oh, I feel like a mentally stable myself again.
I know.
It's been nuts. Like
it really makes quite a difference. And with this warm weather, unfortunately, I wasn't able to make the last Elks game, but Elks Files, they absolutely dominated on Friday night.
It was a thriller.
And I hear it was absolutely packed.
Absolutely packed. Incredible night, incredible weather. And I haven't been to a Friday Night Lights game like that in a long time, where it came down to the wire. They got a field goal last few seconds to win it. It was so exciting and just so fun to see everyone fired up like the old days. So it's just been an incredible ride for them, and they're killing it right now in the West.
Yeah, they're absolutely killing it. So they're 8-3 currently, and they're second in the CFL West division. So they're actually just behind Saskatchewan Rough Riders. Yeah, and the Riders obviously won the Grey Cup last year. So they just have an absolutely stacked team, and they're taking this to the end. But we still have lots of football left.
Yep. It's kind of like almost... Would this be the halfway point?
Through?
I would say it's a little over halfway.
A little over, yeah.
I think Grey Cup's in November?
And they're definitely going to head into playoffs. Like, it is going to be, I think, kind of neck and neck. Like, it's going to be tight these next couple of games. And the Upper Bowl is still open, which is so good for them.
Yes. It's quite interesting, too, because the Grey Cup's in Calgary. And so I just love to see them roll. I mean, before you know it, it's going to be the Labor Day Classic in Calgary, then the rematch. And we'll bring you all that good stuff. But...
Are you gonna have to take Keiko again? I love how Keiko's just my replacement.
She's the sub-in.
Yeah, she's just waiting for her time to sub in right on this chair.
Oh, she's always available. I always laugh too, because the last game, I hate to rat Keiko out. Man, her mom listens to the podcast and just gets all the juice, but whatever. Hey, this is the deal you made, Keiko. So sorry.
You're selling your soul off air.
But we went out last week or whatever, as we do, and as usual, Keiko's like, come on, Lisa, let's just go for one more. And I'm just like, you're gonna kill me one of these days. But we randomly walked to the cabin. I don't know what night it was. I think it was Thursday, and or maybe it was Friday. And we sat down. It was really late. Only one more, and then this guy walks in.
No, it was Thursday because you went to Sushi by Vin.
Yes, we forgot. We got to talk about Sushi by Vin. We'll get that later. Oh my God, it was nuts. So another sub in. I got to sub in for Ciara. Thank you, Ciara.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So we went to Sushi by Vin, and then we walk in the cabin. This guy rolls in and sits right next to us, and we're like, oh, you don't look like you're from around here. And it turns out he was one of the caddies for one of the American girls, and he was wearing his US Open hat. And all of a sudden we start chatting with him, and then we were drinking Guinness or whatever. It was so funny. He orders one. Keiko steals his hat and basically permanently takes it.
But it wasn't a US Open hat. It was the most beautiful women's this tournament hat.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I have a photo of it.
It said US on it.
No, It says ladies open. It's sick.
Okay, maybe it was lady. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
That's even better.
It is.
So he's like, you know what, you can have it. And they became pals, but he was like, oh, I'm going to the Elks game that evening. And then
the next evening.
And then Keiko had initially declined my invitation to her. And then suddenly she had an interest in going. So she did
you guys
come.
go in there suite? The
caddy
suite?
We didn't end up doing it because he actually lost his phone and had to fly out. Long story there. But we had a great time with a couple of our buddies. Scott, Bill, Chase, and Sasha, and then Jolene came too, and we all had an absolute blast. And saw Jax there too, some friends, and Anton.
Just the whole gang.
One big fiesta, but we got to give an honorable mention to Sushi by Vin.
Yeah.
It is, the best sushi you can get. Learning the history, we're so wrong about sushi, but it's at the Mercedes dealership in the South Heritage, and there is a sushi bar in the basement of the dealership.
Isn't it like a 2-year wait?
Yeah, 2-year wait to get in. We slithered in there thanks to Ciara. She was out of town, so I got to take her spot.
Yeah.
But it was such a unique experience. So I highly recommend just search Sushi by Vin.
Oh,
he's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I would love to try. I'll definitely have to try that out next time. So that was Thursday. Friday was the Elks game for you. Saturday, I think you guys did something else.
Yeah, I think I stayed in for a bit, and then I went out with some friends.
And then I got in.
Yeah, you were in Moose Jaw for a week. Spent some quality time with family. How was that?
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then, so then I flew in, and Sunday I was really, really looking forward to.
Tell us about the Odyssey.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I got in on Saturday night or Saturday afternoon and what did I do? Oh, went for a run. I've now taken up running.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, so I didn't either. And so I'm trying to hit 10K before I head to Europe.
Good for you.
So went for a run, and because Mason was with me, it actually made me push where I didn't stop.
Because you're so competitive.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm not stopping, so we're going to keep going. So that was good. It's really helping clear my mind, even though I hate it so much. And then we went to the Odyssey. We went to Joey before, had a glass of wine, which was nice. But it is a 3-hour movie, and it is insane. If you have watched Troy, it is the sequel to Troy.
Okay.
And it is, Christopher Nolan is an absolute genius. Like, it is so intense, and the graphics are so out of this world. It maybe felt like an hour and a half, not even.
Wow.
And the movie theater was packed. It felt like the good old days.
Yeah.
Where everyone is in there, all of the movies, the line was out the door waiting to get in. So I think that movies are coming back.
So speaking of which, let's bring up our next thought is how there's crazy nostalgia for the 90s these days.
It's crazy. You're right.
And that was a big thing in the 90s, the movies.
Yeah, the movies, absolutely. Our friends just bought the theater again.
Yes. We can't say much about it, but the Paramount, I guess we can, yeah.
Yeah.
Our people that own this, that we work in Good Space, Mercer Building.
Yeah.
And they bought the Paramount, and they're bringing it back.
Yeah.
It's iconic.
Yeah. So we are actually going to get a better look in there when we head into the fall. We're going to do a podcast in there, which is awesome because I cannot wait to hear all of the stories. And apparently it's haunted. So I kind of want to bring some of those stories back.
Oh, yeah. And I can't wait for you to see it, like the plush seats. And I don't even remember what it looks like, but I spent a lot of time there. I would take the bus there, which is terrible at like 12 years old late at night. My mom would be out, and I just like sneak back home. But it was so much fun to see any movie there.
Oh, I bet.
We paid like $5 back then.
Now it's like 50 for popcorn and 2 movies.
It is insane.
But it's definitely worth it. The hype right now, is I almost feel like early or late 90s, early 2000s, like the whole Friends, Jennifer Aniston, Sex and the City style. It's all coming back.
People miss it. Why do you think it's that era?
I think it's because it was so personal. You were not lost in social media. No. You weren't constant doom scrolling, which is a serious problem now for the younger generation. I think that's too why I had anxiety. My Monday was written off from the golf, and I was just doom scrolling all day. And I think that's why I felt so anxious. It's not good for anybody.
There's too much of an outlet right now. And maybe back then it was like, because years prior to that, there wasn't as much freedom and stuff. Maybe financials were bad for people. Whereas the 90s, early 2000s was kind of like you can really enjoy life without being distracted by too much going on. Like you had a house phone.
Yeah.
You didn't know who was calling.
Yeah.
There's so many little factors that you'd really be in the moment.
You had to wait for your favorite TV show. You couldn't sit there and binge it all within a day. You go to the store, you get 5-cent candies, you walk to the store, you're not looking for an Uber. There's so many things that just... You could buy a house for $80,000.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You could buy.
Now you need to put a down payment. You need to have $80,000.
And you're still just going to pay interest.
Yep. You're still going to be in house debt for the rest of your life. So there's a lot of things about the 90s that I think people are just like, we want a simple life. People are so sick and they're so caught up in the hustle and bustle and they just want it easy.
You know what's funny about the 90s? So I've talked to you about this game that I had growing up. It was called Dream Phone, giant pink phone, and you'd call to see like who likes you, and there'd be a whole list of dudes. So you'd be like, you know, you play the board game and then you'd cross off to figure out who likes you. Like there's one guy that likes whatever.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, you'd call Steve and be like, it's not me, but I like pizza. And they'd be like, okay, he likes pizza. And then you check it off. And I saw this thing online where someone is finding out where those guys are now.
No way.
Because they were all young, like good looking models.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, and half of them are still looking very good, but you're like, oh, John is now a construction owner and blah, blah, blah. And I'm obsessed with it because every week she's found them.
That's hilarious.
But it was such an iconic game of the 90s, and it was such like a girls' sleepover game.
Or like telephone.
Yeah. Yes,
know,
telephone.
Like, remember? And then by the time it got to you, it was so skewed. You're like, where did this come from?
Oh, yeah.
But speaking of telephone, we actually found some crazy phones again, this is after golf. We'll get to that in a moment, but you have to talk about this phone.
Yeah, we went to the Cabin by Fluke again. They had karaoke night because Jules
wanted to sing.
Jules just loves to put his debut out there. He's a huge singer. He's amazing at it. But he
used to be on Canadian Idol. He wants everyone to remember.
He puts on the show. But they have these little things in the cabin. It's like these booths. And we're sitting in there, and there's this phone on the wall, but you're just like, oh, this is just like for decor. All of a sudden, we're sitting there, and the phone rings, and I'm like, okay. I pick it up. There's another woman on the other line. She's like, hey. She's like, I just want to let you know that you are really good. What did she say?
That you're really good. That your table's really good looking or something.
Yeah. And she was like, just want to let you know you're looking fabulous. And I was like, thank you. And I'm like, where are you? It's just like, okay, made my night. It was so funny, but I didn't know they had that there.
So you can call different tables.
Yeah.
And it was a group behind us. They were lesbians, which I love even more. So they were really scouting us out. Hilarious. And they let us know. So lesbian or not, we appreciate you.
It was very nice, but it was a blast. But that was quite the day. Shout out to my brother and also the guy, Kirk at Canadian Tire. We got these incredible tickets and seats for the 18th Skybox.
Yeah.
To soak in the CPKC Women's Open. Best seats in the house. We had such a fun girls' day all day.
Oh, yeah. It was
full send.
Yeah, it was a little much, but it was very, very fun. So we got there. I'd also just felt exhausted from just life. So I was looking
for a good day.
I was looking forward to a girls' day. And did I ever? I think I had, at one point I was like throwing up Gatorade because I had so many water hazards. I was like, this is too much. A water hazard is Gatorade. They're on the golf course, like a golf drink.
Yeah.
Vodka, Sprite, and lemonade. But they were so sweet that by the end we were just doing vodka water pressed with Gatos. But yeah, it was all free food, all free drinks. Mm-hmm. They changed the spread up halfway through.
Yeah.
You had these crazy like dragon fruit vegan tacos or something.
Yes, it was. I mean,
I've never heard of that.
And it was just so chill, and we got great seats, and just to soak it all in, and you know, the presentation was fun. It was just an all around. Then we made a funny TikTok, which was a blast. My brother even partook in it. Beveragino. And then the best part was when we left, though. So they crowned the champion.
Yeah, and it
Miyu Yamashita, and
it did get quite cool as well.
Yes.
Out there. So like by the end of the day, we're like, okay, we're ready to go. But we really didn't move much, which was nice. It could have been dramatic if we wanted it to. You know, you run into people at those events, you're like, I just would rather not. But we kept it very tame for the most part.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, there's always an interesting people that lurk around. But we walked out of there. There was 6 of us gals. And I don't know, maybe it's natural for us because we've covered stuff like this. We roll out to the back, and that's where like all the shuttles are. There's shuttles for probably players and workers and volunteers.
For sure, players.
And we just yell to the guy. He's like reading his book. I'm like, hey, man, can we get a shuttle? And he's like, yeah, ladies, come on in. We literally laid in the back. I guess I don't want to get him in trouble. But we all jump in, all of us. And it's perfect because it was a minivan.
Yeah.
Us 3 are laying down in the back.
Yeah.
Then you got Keiko in the front seat. I think Jolene and Adrian. No, Adrian's in the back with us.
Adrian was in there. Jolene and Olivia.
Yeah. And then we're cruising. They take us downtown, and the funniest thing happened when we got out.
Yeah, so we go to Cactus Club, and Keiko goes to hand him like
money
a
$20
bill, and he's like, "No, I can't take your money. I can't take your money." And Keiko's like, "No, why?" He's like, "Well, it's not every day I get a pro golfer in my car." He thought Keiko was one of the Asian golfers. Bless his heart. But I was hunched over. I was laughing so hard. And then because
we realized too, because she looked like the champion.
She did. So she looked like the champion, but also could speak impeccable English where the champion couldn't. And then we ended up photoshopping Keiko's face into the champion because, again, I'm like, Keiko won the Open. The man fully thought that she was a professional golfer. Anyways, shout out to all of you guys. And the Mayfair did an incredible job. The golf course, I thought, looked in tip-top shape.
It was incredible. It felt like you were in Edmonton, like you were just almost like in the States or something. Totally. The weather was perfect. And they had one of the biggest turnouts ever for this tournament.
Yeah.
So we really showed them, and it's phenomenal to see, especially for women's golf. They had tons of young golfers this year too. So it was just wonderful to see, and everyone coming out and taking it in and supporting.
Yeah, there was a 16-year-old, and then we were all kind of making bets on if someone was hooking up with their caddy or not.
Because we knew a couple stories from the caddy we met that some were hooking up, and it makes sense. You're all on the tour together.
Totally.
You recognize each other. Like, how else are you going to meet somebody?
Yeah. Also, if you're 16 years old, you're like, this is the love of my life. He's carrying my clubs. But yeah, it was all around an unreal experience, and I would definitely. How would you compare that to waste management, you think?
I mean, the vibes are definitely similar. It's just it's less busy and less insane with boozers and loud. But it was like, I mean, it was very similar caliber of the course and the level of kind of entertainment and vibes.
I mean, at times we definitely were like, shh. Yes. Because we can get quite chatty, and they kept coming up. Okay, shh.
And we're so used to going to waste management. We forget, like, oh, this is like you got to take it seriously. You can't do that.
People are yelling on the hole, like they're screaming, but there's TV crews down there. Like this is all said and done. Also, Brooke is a lot smaller in person. Like she's tiny.
She's little, yeah. I've interviewed her before, and she's a little lady, but it's cool to see too how she's kind of grown into her own and a young woman now.
Yeah.
She was so young before, but she's a little lady and so sweet.
I was shocked, but we definitely loved the Open. So again, thanks Jeff and
my brother Bear. And also, we're not done with golf because we've got a fun tournament coming up this Friday if anyone's going. The Oilers Nation, formerly now
the Nation
golf tourney.
So we are headed there for Friday. Brad from Hanson's, they gave us a call on the way to a different tournament, the Bridge tournament at the ranch. And they're like, hey ladies, do you want to play in the Nation tournament? We're like, okay, when is it? It's like this Friday. And you guys, this weekend, we have so many events. And we're like, can we make it work? What time is it? 9 a.m. We're like, sure, add it into the list. So not only do we have that golf tournament, which is going to be an absolute riot. I'm just scared that we're going to let it get away, and we got to be good for the evening.
Because we're going to Dîner en Blanc, which is such a cool event we've never been to. Always wanted to go in an undisclosed location where you wear all white, and it's kind of like a fun French Parisian style dinner. And that's, I think, we got to get on the bus at like 6. So we really got to dial it in and be game on for that day.
Yeah. So we have that in the morning, then the dinner in the evening, then Boots and Hearts on Saturday all day long. So it's just, I mean, it's so good for Edmonton that we're getting all these cool festivals. It's Boots of Hearts West because it originated in Toronto, and everybody looks forward to that. They definitely had a different lineup, like Jonas Brothers and stuff this year.
Yeah,
we
totally
didn't get
different.
that, but we still have really good names. So again, if you are at any of those events, always feel free to come look for us, and we'll have a little chat. Maybe we'll have a drink, or
And also keep an eye out on Saturday. We'll have lots of fun content from Boots and Hearts.
Yeah, we get to.
If you aren't able to go.
Yeah, totally. Good shot there.
Yeah, but it should be. I know. I just want to get some sleep this week. That's my goal, but it's kind of hard when there's so much fun stuff going on.
Oh, I know. I'm feeling the same. Yeah. So headed into summer, everyone was like, okay, it's time for summer flings. It's time for summer romances. Blah, blah, blah. Now we're headed into the cooler weather, which people love to call cuffing season.
Yes.
So what do you think about this? Do we feel like summer romances? I feel like most of my friends ended up in breakups this summer. Like breakups were hot this summer.
A lot of breakups.
Yeah.
A lot of breakups and dramatic ones.
And like a lot of divorces. Like we're getting into this season now where people are freaking getting divorces or on their second or third marriage. Like,
I know.
I actually can't even believe it.
It is kind of crazy. It makes me feel better about not settling down earlier.
Oh, it makes me think like, thank the Lord.
I will say it's funny how that is. I found in all my history of dating, I always end up dating someone, like this is my season of like, I'll meet someone like at the tail end or even like, or maybe in fall, or even start dating someone like late in fall. I feel like cuffing season is real, and it's like kind of fun because it's fun dates in the fall and like, but do you think you should almost leave, if you have summer flings, leave that in the summer, or?
Well, if
or
the
maybe
summer,
a relationship that's a little rocky, should you call it a day to get back in the game for fall?
Totally. My summer fling last year turned into a relationship. Like, you never know what's going to happen.
You're right. It was around this time.
Yeah, it was.
No
was
way.
The beginning of August, and then boom, we're back in it. So you never know what can happen. Seriously, though. I would say also more dates than ever. Like, you're just on fire these days.
I don't need to put that out there, but
still, it's a good thing though.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. I think I'm more open-minded now, and I'm having fun, and I'm not gonna. Yeah, I think it's good. It's good to get out there too, and not.
But do you think that, my question is, do you think that there's more dates flying at you now because people are like, oh shit, it's cuffing season. Like, I don't want to be lonely.
Yeah,
headed
maybe.
into the cool. Like, let's start going on these dates.
Yeah, because it gets lonely in winter, and it also sucks dating in winter. You don't want to like go to a blizzard for a date unless you're like know the person, you like them. And it's like, I'd rather stay home and like chill on the couch. Like, so 'tis the season.
How much fun is it sitting on a patio getting to know someone instead of sitting at a dead Joey's in a snowstorm?
100%.
And everyone's stuck at home watching movies with their loved one. It's like, you know what I mean?
I'm just kidding. But also too, it's from going out so much and just letting loose and having fun and not feeling bad about it. Like,
and events. I mean, we have hit every freaking event this summer. Everyone's like, are you guys exhausted yet? We're like, yes. Do we look exhausted as well? I feel like I've aged 17 years this summer.
Oh, you have? I mean, my God, I stay out so well. Now I'm getting better. I had a good run, but it's also like way better than, that's the best place to meet people in a natural environment. And then just never know. I have a hard time calling it a night because like evenings can be so unpredictable, and it's nice to just like, you never know what can happen.
But guess what? Now we head into freaking Oilers season. I'm just
like, oh God, you forever out of
So there's 40 home games. I was asked, how many home games do you think we went to last year? I'm not even kidding. I bet you we hit 30.
100%, because I feel like we went to every single one.
There was one in the week. There was 4 games that week, and we were at, of course, every single one. Like, it's just, I think that's where I find the hard line.
Yeah.
Is once you get out to these sporting events and people are like, oh, well, everyone's going, we won, let's go get a drink after. And it's like, when do you grow up enough where you're like, oh, I'm going to go to a hockey game and I'm just going to go home after?
It's so hard. Why is it so hard to do that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's called alcoholism. I'm just kidding.
I know, eh? I know. I mean, I should tell this story about my uncle. I don't know if you'd appreciate it. Yeah, you know what? I'll share it, even though I look like a total psychopath. But it's so funny. So, like, I had a big weekend or whatever, and my uncle Stu Ball, who I don't even know if he listens to the podcast anymore. I think he's tuned out because he's just like...
That's like my dad. He gets too embarrassed. He's like, I can't listen.
I know. My uncle's like, do more segments on restaurant. I'm like, we are. Just like, trust me, we're branching out. We're honing it in. We're doing a ton of stuff. So like, we hear you and whatever. But also people like our banter.
They do.
But it was really funny. So he messaged me on the weekend. He was like, oh, I got to drop off. Our basement flooded. I got to clean it out. I got to drop off this bassinet, like this beautiful, like pearly looking bassinet, like for a baby. It's been in our basement forever. When my mom from us gave it to him for my cousin Patrick. So it's been in there forever. And they're like, we thought you'd like to have it just in case. And I was like, okay. And then, but I'm glad, it's beautiful. It's a nice keepsake. Who knows, maybe I'll put it to use. Yeah. But the fact is,
cuffing season.
Him showing up at my house when I'm a little hungover, early in the morning, looking like a trash bag, bringing in a bassinet, like that's rock bottom right there. That's when you really have to reevaluate your life. And he was just like, so you've been going out a lot lately, just absolutely shame me. But I appreciate it. He cares, and he just wants to make sure I'm, towing the line.
That's another thing funny. Too. But like, look in that. Okay, I'm gonna take this back to the 90s because you can look at even in Love Story. They were out in bars, literally ripping lines of cocaine every night. No, and did anyone shame them?
No. Yes.
Seriously though, we're not doing that. I'm not saying that that's what we're doing. I'm saying if you want to go for drinks with friends at this stage of the game, also keep in mind the Sex and the City series started when they were in their late 30s into their early 40s.
That's such a great point. And maybe that's why the 90s are so good, because not everything was online and not everyone was keeping tabs on you. Like, obviously we share what we're doing, but we almost burn ourselves because everyone knows we're out a lot. Yes. But it's true. Like, what makes life, why I'm the happiest I've ever been, is because you're enjoying life with friends and sharing food and like drinks and just living.
Yeah, totally. So again, I'm not saying that we're out doing drugs at all.
No, I don't even do drugs.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that that was acceptable back then.
Yeah, no one said a thing.
No one said one word. Guaranteed.
Studio 54, like...
Yeah, our parents were probably just absolutely ripping it up. And then here we are doing the same thing to a way more G level. Yes. And we still get ripped. So, do you know what?
Great point.
We're taking it back to the 90s, everyone. We're taking it back.
You're welcome. And you know what? If you need to not feel bad, don't shame yourself.
Yeah,
it's good you're socializing, because people that don't go out much, like, I won't name names here, but some of our friends, it's like they get really grumpy, and it's just like, it's healthy to have good conversations and go out. And
we should get a text line. Do you have a problem?
Yeah.
Anonymously, just give us a text. We will solve. Maybe we should do a crystal ball segment once of just anonymous.
Yeah, let's seriously do it. I think we should.
What do y'all think? I'd say yes.
100%. But also, even with that, it's like the amount of people that were growing up even in the 90s and had children that would, like, I mean, there were a lot of people who would drink and drive back then.
Yeah.
They would go out and they got a 2-year-old or
self-awareness.
little kid, they'll drag her along to the bar or whatever. It was just different. And people enjoyed life a little more. Now it's so strict of like, you got to be perfect.
But that's because everyone's so worried about what other people are going to think if you say the wrong thing. Yeah. I've just gotten to the point where you need self-awareness into what you're going to talk about for sure. Yeah. Don't cancel yourself, but also just freaking live. It's
Enjoy
fine.
it. You don't need to get a heated conversation all the time you go out.
Once again, you never know what life is going to bring you. You never know.
Yes,
Dolly,
it's short.
our good
gone too soon.
Our good gal gone, and other people you just never know, right? So
yeah,
I'm very much looking forward to, though, the slower seasons. I cannot wait for fall clothes. I hate pumpkin spice drinks, but I know a lot of women are very fired up.
You like the candles, don't deny.
Yeah, the candles, sure, but like everything else,
You're ready for a September reset.
I am. And I'm excited for the gyms to get busier. I'm excited for my spin classes to fill back up.
And just to get back into the swing of things in terms of work, cool too, nights, where people are all in town, people are ready to get to work.
Yeah.
It is kind of nice to just have that. Were you a big back to school person?
Yeah.
I could see that.
I loved getting the outfits. What about you?
I loved getting a outfit for your first day back, and also like the new stuff for the school supplies. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. It's so fun.
Yeah, I one of the moms I was talking to, she's like, yeah, this year I'm giving my daughter a budget. Last year I accidentally spent $3,000 on back to school.
That is like insanity.
What? Can I be your back to school kid? Can you spend $3,000 on me?
Holy, but I think that's insane.
I know. I think it also gets carried away. So moms, watch out. Don't let those kids dictate you into buying,
because they're probably going to grow out of those shoes in 2 months anyways.
They sure are. Or apparently a lot of kids just miss and match, like, oh, they brought home the wrong ski pants, but those ski pants were from Joe Fresh, but these other ones were like Mountain Co-op equipment. Like, you know what I mean? Kids are just so la-di-da.
And what happened, like, even I was talking to her, Kelsey, it's like so much stuff gets lost at school or whatever. And it wasn't Kelsey, but someone said
Kendra.
Or
ski pants went missing twice.
And it's like you put their name in it and they're gone. It's like, are we got some kleptos around here, or is it just the kids are just losing their stuff?
Yeah, I lost a really expensive winter jacket. Like, how do you lose that? It was a Columbia blue jacket.
Home in the middle of winter.
Yeah, literally. My mom's like, it's minus 30. Where's your winter jacket?
Oh my God.
I don't know. So it definitely happens, but
I would wear my brother's I get the hand-me-downs. I think at one point in grade 6, I went to school in an LA Kings winter jacket.
You're like, I love the Kings.
I was a tomboy, but whatever.
That's so funny.
Anyways, yeah, it'll be fun going back to school. I mean, it's busy. It was so busy at Concrete Blonde with the back to school, but it'll be nice having a reset, even though yours is kind of like delayed a bit.
I know. I can't wait. We're going to be still doing the pod, even though I'm in Europe for 2 of those weeks.
Gotta give us the views.
We're going to give Grandma her reigning fame. She loves the podcast, so I'm thinking we'll do something fun with her, make a spritz or something with her.
Yeah,
show off our room.
I cannot wait. It's long overdue, her debut. I mean, we're coming up on our year anniversary, which is wild, and like October's gonna be fun. We're gonna go to a couple of award shows.
We sure are. So we've got one of our friends who we can't say anything about that yet, but Lisa herself got nominated.
Yeah, really proud of this one. So I did a documentary last year, and it actually got nominated for a Rosie Award through the Alberta Television and Film Company of Alberta or whatever. And it's for the narration of it, which is really cool. I kind of threw that in last minute when I applied. Like 500 people applied for all these different awards, and it's a really prestigious award. So I feel really proud of it. But I laugh because I'm like, it's for narration. And we get to go to an award show. It's going to be in Calgary.
Yeah.
So I've never gone to that or been nominated like that in my life. So literally, you go there and you wait. They put all the nominees up there, their video, and then they'll call your name if you win. And I can't believe you guys have to come, but it's going to be.
Oh yeah, we're going to come.
Hilarious.
Jules made this. This is how good AI is getting. It's actually scary. he made this AI video and he's like, Lisa, I love the dress you wore when you accepted your award. And Lisa's like, what are you talking about? What dress? And he sends this AI video. It literally looks like Lisa accepting her award.
You're too kind, because that looks way better than I look in real life.
Well, he had lots of makeup on there, a lot of airbrush. But yeah, it's crazy. Like AI is getting to a place too where, hey, maybe we'll just, you've already won the award. We're foreshadowing.
I'm manifesting it. And somehow I got engaged by then too. So maybe that'll happen. Yeah, there's a ring on in it.
A big one?
Big one. Nice rock. So jewels, we'll show the video. It's like,
manifestation at its prime. Well,
that's
awesome.
But it is scary how good AI is getting.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
I can't wait to hit that up. We've got a busy award fall, which is hilarious.
Life.
AI is terrifying, but you can also tell, like, it's getting to be cheesy. You can tell which companies are using it 24/7.
Too much.
Where you're like, everybody's content looks the same now.
Yeah.
So you got to watch out for that. I mean,
too busy. It turns people off.
It does. And you're like, okay, you're actually not putting time. I love Canva. Canva's a really good option.
Yeah. We've been guilty of it ourselves. We all were trying it out, but now you've really dialed it in. I mean, you become a graphic designer, basically, Ciara. You did an amazing job, but you use Canva to really do a lot of our Elks giveaways and all that stuff. So
it's the best.
And it looks better.
It does. You're actually putting in your own little thought, your time and effort into it.
Creativity and
but here's if we had a drink, we could cheers to fall, but I've got my water and my Stanley.
I know. Well, we'll cheers to fall. And maybe we'll have a smoothie instead to really bring in the new season, right?
To really let you all know that we do care about health and wellness.
Yes. And we've got lots of fun. No, I'm not going to say it. We always say it.
We've got what did we say?
Oh, yeah.
We've got a pulse pounding weekend.
We've got a pulse pounding weekend to switch it up.
This is exciting. Yeah. So with that, we'll leave you with this pulse pounding episode. And I'm Ciara Yashchuk. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like on all of our channels so you don't miss a show.
And thank you for taking this conversation off air. I'm Lisa McGregor.